suggesting that Watergate and the Nixon impeachment were, quote, illegal hoaxes.
Because he's a moron. He's a moron and he's suffering from dementia. Richard Nixon wasn't even impeached. He never made it to impeachment. That process never began. They just had the inquiry in the House that stated, yes, they wanted an impeachment to be done. And then his Republican buddies went to him and showed him this impeachment and then showed him all the evidence that they had showing that Nixon was guilty as fucking sin of the cover-up. Nixon didn't have nothing to do with Watergate. That was done by somebody else that wasn't even part of the administration. Nixon didn't know who the fuck them people were, but he covered up for it. Because he thought it was going to make him look bad. I mean, hell, it's just like paying off a porn star isn't illegal. Paying off someone, paying them hush money to be able to keep them silent about your infidelity and your nastiness is not illegal. Covering it up or using campaign finance funds to pay back your attorney, that is illegal, though, as is business fraud. People don't know their fucking history. Nixon was never impeached. Impeachment proceedings never started. The night that they said they were going to sign them impeachment papers, members of the GOP went to Nixon and told him that there was no way on God's green earth that they were going to be able to not start impeachment and convict him in the Senate and throw him out. So the next day, he gets on the TV and tells everyone that at noon, he would no longer be the President of the United States of America. At least he had the common decency to say that he put country over his own felonies. Dear God in heaven. Can we have compulsory school for 18 and older? Because these adults that went to these public schools, they didn't learn shit.